Okay, so here's the idea. How do we use them? Let's suppose, let's build the internet out here. This is the internet, in case you wondered what it looked like. There we go. Okay, so now the internet has lots of stuff going on, but it's going to interface with a particular router here. And there's going to be one global IP address associated with that interface. One. We could just make one up, 138.16.12.9. Okay, and over here we have the public internet. Now, we're going to have a subnet, and it's going to be a private subnet. And what we'll do is we'll assign lots and lots of those private addresses within our subnet. Let's just use 3 to make our point. Like it's probing, I don't know, port 26 or something like that, it's going to be thrown away because it's not a meaningful entry in the left-hand side of the table. Questions about that? It's going to be, so for example, one of our users, okay. So if something is not on the natting table, it's simply thrown out. So for example, if someone is trying to see if you have particular open ports, like it's probing, I don't know, port 26 or something like that, it's going to be thrown away because it's not a meaningful entry in the left-hand side of the table. Questions about that? Okay. All right. Let's note here. Natted hosts, those on the subnet, are identified by 2 things. A common IP address and a port number on the internet side. Okay. Now note that this means the router is working at the transport layer. So once again, this is one of those instances where we are, how shall we say, mixing our layers a little bit. Yes, question? Yes, this one is common to all of the laptops on the private subnet. Other questions? Okay. Well, that's natting. It's incredibly important. It has also greatly relieved, in fact, maybe even more than DHCP, relieved the pressure on IP addresses, okay? Because what we're doing, each home has one IP address in this particular design, whereas there might be, well, 10, 12 different devices with their own local private IP address. Okay. So it's a great idea. All right, let's move on then. The next thing I wanted to talk about was ICMP.